Mahalo everyone, and welcome to another deck video here on the Jolly Scarecrows channel. Today I am presenting a Blue Eyes Chaos Max deck, which can work either in the TCG or in Master Duel. Chaos Max is a pretty cool card. It can't be targeted or destroyed by your opponent's card effects. It's got 4,000 attack, and it inflicts double piercing damage to defense position monsters. So if you can get this out, you can often blow your opponent away with a single card. And it means we get to play a lot of the Blue Eyes support for fans of Kaiba Seto's wonderful monster, the Blue Eyes White Dragon. So it's Chaos Max is a ritual, so you're going to need to you need to ritual summon it, and we're running a couple of copies of Advanced Ritual Art and Chaos Form to do so. Chaos Form is the kind of specific card that lets you ritual summon any Chaos thing. So we're actually running 2 copies of Chaos Max and 1 copy of Chaos Dragon. Chaos Dragon is a little bit weaker in terms of attack, but it can turn all of your opponent's monsters into defense position and make their defense 0. So if you're able to play both, that's pretty much a surefire win. Neither of these cards can be targeted or destroyed. So you're on a good run there. Advanced Ritual Art is a really cool card, so it lets you ritual summon from the deck by getting rid of normal monsters. So all you'll need to do is have a copy of Advanced Ritual Art and one of the Chaos Dragons in hand in order for it to work. We're running a lot of cards to try and bring those to the hand. So Manju of the 10,000 hands is the key one. You can basically, when it's normal summoned, and this is the key, if you can get that normal summon out, if you can kind of bait your opponent's negates, then you're able to search for either the ritual card or the spell. And more often than not, you'll be going for the spell because we're running a lot of dragon searching cards in this deck. So trade-in helps you draw by discarding a level 8. We'll see we're running 7 level 8s in this, not including the rituals, so there's often targets for that. We're running Dragon Shrine, which lets you send a Blue Eyes to the deck, to the graveyard, and then send any other dragon from the deck to the graveyard. And one of those you might want to be sent is this Abyss Dragon, and that is because we're running 3 copies of Monster Reborn. 1 copy of Monster Reborn and 3 copies of Return of the Dragon Lords, which instantly let you special summon this Blue Eyes Abyss Dragon from the grave, and when it's special summoned, you can search for a ritual spell. So you can easily get the Advanced Ritual Art that way, and then hopefully with all of your other searching, you've been able to get a Chaos Max so you can summon it. We're playing Bingo Machine Go. This lets you basically search your deck for any Blue Eyes monster or a spell or trap that lists Blue Eyes, and that's why we're running 1 copy of True Light, because this helps protect monsters which are called Blue Eyes that are face up on the field, and then it has a number of other effects like special summoning Blue Eyes from the graveyard, or setting a spell or trap that might list Blue Eyes, so you can go for another, other different cards as well. We're playing 3 alternative white dragons, so this basically reveal a Blue Eyes from your hand, and then you get to special summon it. So often you'll be in the position where you have maybe both of them, and you'll want to play this first before using a trade-in for that regular Blue Eyes, or Melody the Waking Dragon is another copy. So this lets you take 2 of these boss dragons straight from your deck to your hand. So it's 2 dragon monsters with 3,000 more attack and 2,500 or less defense. So there's millions of targets for this, and that lets you really search out the cards for your deck. And often you're wanting to be target the regular Blue Eyes, or maybe Abyss Dragon with that. Another target for Melody is Whitestone of the Ancients. If it's sent to the graveyard, you get to special summon a Blue Eyes monster from your deck at the end of the turn. So that can be often used to kind of, if maybe you've got a Chaos Max out, you can maybe play Deep Eyes or something like that, alternative to cement your turn. The last card to consider, I think, for this deck is Sage of Blue Eyes. So when it's normal summoned, you get to add Whitestone of Legend from your deck to your hand, and then you can also discard it to send an effect monster you control to the grave, to summon a Blue Eyes monster straight from the deck. And obviously, if you're going to pick Deeper Blue Eyes, then you get a ritual spell, and you can also banish this from the graveyard eventually. I forgot to mention the second effect to give all your monsters 1,000 attack. It does come off often, but I kind of prefer having it in the grave just in case you get the option to special summon it, so that you can make a second ritual summon to guarantee that OTK. The extra deck is primarily filled with generic level 8s, which can match to your situation. Dragolin lets you keep special summoning dragons, so you can make more rank 8s XEs. Hope Harbinger to negate spells. We've got Tachyon to overpower monsters. Heliopoli to destroy back row. Similarly, Cypher Dragon to destroy monsters on the field. And then because we're running this tuner, Whitestone of Ancients, we can run these synchro monsters like Azure Eye Silver Dragon, which prevent your other dragon types being targeted. So sometimes you might not be in the position to ritual summon, so this is good for those occasions. And Blue Eye Spirit Dragon can lock down certain decks and negate graveyard effects. It's more of a scenario-specific card, so play that if you so mean. And the last card, Twin Burst Dragon. So you can play this without needing a fusion spell. You just have to send the monsters to the graveyard. It can't be destroyed by battle, and it can make 2 attacks. So you can, if you're in the position to attack your opponent directly, this can inflict 6,000 damage as well. So maybe you played Chaos Max, somehow they've used their resources to get rid of it. If you're able to get just 2 Blue Eyes on the field, or cards that are treated as Blue Eyes, such as the alternative, you can go into the Twin Burst, attack 2 times, and cement your victory there. I hope that was a quick run through of how this deck works. We'll probably have a playthrough on the channel in the not too distant future, and we'll see you for another video on the Jolly Scarecrows channel in the near future.